गणेशाय नमः। ओम श्री सरस्वत्यै नमः। ओम श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः। ओम समस्तजनकल्याणे निरतं करुणामयं नमामि चिन्मयं देवं सद्गुरुं ब्रह्मविद्वरं सद्गुरुं ब्रह्मविद्वरम्। ओम सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्परां। शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः। श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानामालयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पादं शङ्करं लोकशङ्करम्। ओम भद्रं कर्णेभिः शृणुयाम देवाः भद्रं पश्येमाक्षभिर्यजत्राः स्थिरैरङ्गैस्तुष्टुवागंसस्तनूभिः व्यशेम देवहितं यदायुः। स्वस्ति न इन्द्रो वृद्धश्रवाः स्वस्ति नः पूषा विश्ववेदाः स्वस्ति नस्तार्क्ष्यो वरिष्ठनेमिः स्वस्ति नो बृहस्पतिर्दधातु। ओम शांति शांति शांति। प्रभवः सर्वभावानां सतामिति विनिश्चयः सर्वं जनयति प्राणः चेतोंशून् पुरुषः पृथक्। सतां विद्यमानानां स्वेन अविद्याकृतनाम रूपमाया स्वरूपेण सर्वभावानां विश्वतैजस प्राज्ञभेदानां प्रभवः उत्पत्ति वक्ष्यति च वन्ध्यापुत्रो न तत्त्वेन मायया वापि जायते इति। यदि हि असतामेव जन्म स्यात् ब्रह्मणः अव्यवहारार्यस्य ग्रहणद्वारा अभावात् असत्वप्रसंगः दृष्टं च रज्जुसर्पादीनाम् अविद्याकृतमाया बीजोत्पन्नानां रज्ज्वाद्यात्मना सत्वं न हि निरास्पदा रज्जुसर्पमृगतृष्णिकादयः क्वचित् उपलभ्यन्ते केनचित्। यथा रज्ज्वां प्राक् सर्पोत्पत्ते रज्ज्वात्मना सर्पः सन्नेवासीत् एवं सर्वभावानाम् उत्पत्तेः प्राक् प्राणबीजात्मना एव सत्वम् इति। अतः श्रुतिः अपि वक्ति ब्रह्मैवेदम् आत्मा एव इदम् अग्र आसीत् इति। Now, so we saw so far that whatever these vidyamananam svena avidyakruta nama rupamaya swarupena sarvabhavanam vishwatejasa prajna bhedanam prabhava utpatti. So whatever is seen, it has its own first satta pradhana. Existence is there. So we saw then how many types of births are possible, and therefore whatever are seen, they are all mere appearances. This we saw. So the next question is, and we also saw yesterday that specifically there is nothing like birth or death. They are only appearance. Okay. Now Acharya continues. So what example was given? Vandhya putro. So Maya vakshati cha Vandhya putro na tatvena Mayaya vapi jayate. Vandhya putra cannot be born in reality as well as through illusion also. Because in reality it cannot exist. Through Maya also it is not created. Just as Akasa Pushpa. Therefore this Jagat, whatever is inquiry is, because the nature of Brahman, Brahma Tattva, the reality, first is inquired. First looking at this Jagat. what is this nature of this Jagat? Number one. What is the nature of Drashta? Number two. Is there any Sambandha between Drashta and Drushya? Number three. And then, उस विचार करते करते दृश्य is परिवर्तनम भवति सदा, constantly changing, but drashta is one. So but who is drashta and who is this ahankara? All those questions are raised. So now therefore Acharya now sees. Now for example, if Vidyamananam, all the appearances suppose are born of non-entity. Suppose there is no satta, they have just come from non-existence. Suppose you say that there is nothing behind this jagat, there is nothing called reality. So that is point is taken up now. Yadi, if asatameva janma syat, if you say that all the birth of all the padarthas, the objects, entities which are created, if you say that they are all asat padarthas, whatever is seen belonging to not sat but asat, they have no satta, existence as its own, it's all is asat only. If you say everything is asat, belongs to asat only, asat padarthas are non-entities, meaning whatever srishti is there, there is no adhisthana brahma or adhisthana substrata, nothing is there. They are all out of asat it is created. Suppose you say this is all asat only. इसमें क्या होता फिर then in that case what is happening? यदि ही asatam eva janma syat, suppose the non-entities itself is considered, you consider them as be born, as born. Asatam eva janma. So non-existence, birth of non-existence is true, and therefore whatever it is that there is no satta in that, it is just mere appearance. If you say that, then क्या होता है? So brahmana avyavahararyasya grahanadvara abhavat asatva prasangaha. No, this avyavahara brahman is there. This brahma is nishkriya, arupa. So this brahma avyavahara. Avyavahara means it is beyond all empirical relationships. Abhi that Suddha Brahma is there, Visishta Brahma, Suddha Brahma. That Brahma is beyond all empirical relationships. उसको भी गुणा नहीं है, क्रिया नहीं है, रूप नहीं है, नाम नहीं है. जिसका नाम, जिसका रूप, जिसका रंग और जिसका गुणा, क्रिया, विशेषता कुछ भी नहीं है, उस चीज को लेकर के हम व्यवहार में कैसे ला सकते हैं? So Brahman is Brahma is avyavahararyasa brahmana. That is the Brahman, that which is beyond all empirical relationships. Because व्यवहार में जिसका नाम हो, रूप हो, रंग हो, क्रिया हो, गुण हो, कोई एक विशिष्टता हो, देन उसका व्यवहार में उसका प्रयोग या न तो उपयोग कर सकते हैं, व्यवहार में ला सकते हैं. और जिसका नाम ही नहीं है, रूप नहीं है, रंग नहीं है, क्रिया नहीं है, गुण नहीं है, so उसके बारे में क्या कह सकते हैं? नथिंग. Meaning it cannot be brought into व्यवहार. So ब्रह्मा which is beyond empirical, व्यवहारातीत. तो अब क्या होता है? ब्रह्मण ग्रहण द्वारा अभावात. Now इसका बाद there is no ground will be left for recognition or recognizing that ब्रह्मण. अब ध्यान से सुनिए आप. अब देखिए पहला है क्या है? ब्रह्म is निष्क्रिय, अरूपः, all those things. So it cannot be seen, smelled, touched, tasted, thought of, understood, nothing. Because it can never be brought into vyavahara. It is vyavaharatita. उसका अस्तित्व को हम जानने के लिए जब प्रयास करते हैं तो व्यवहार में लाके जानना असंभव। जैसे हम लोग बाकी चीज़ जान सकते हैं, सोच सकते हैं, विचार करके जान लेते हैं, कुछ चीज़ देख सकते हैं, कुछ चीज़ मालूम पड़ जाता है तर्क रूपेण है ना, तो वॉट एवर इट इज, नथिंग इज एप्लीकेबल हियर। सो दैट ब्रह्मन, दैट अस्तित्व ऑफ ब्रह्मन, द एग्जिस्टेंस ऑफ दैट ब्रह्मन, द ब्रह्मन ऑफ दैट पर्टिकुलर नेचर, दैट नेचर विच इज ऑफ दिस व्यवहारातीत ब्रह्म को जानने के लिए मुश्किल हो जाएगा। बिकॉज अब देखिए धीरे धीरे, बिकॉज देयर विल नॉट बी एनफ, बिकॉज ग्रहण द्वारा अभावात असत्व प्रसंग, देयर रिमेन्स नो ग्राउंड, नो नथिंग, नो चांस फॉर इट्स कॉग्निशन। अब सिद्धांत क्या है, अब देखिए। सो अब क्या होता है, परब्रह्म परमात्मा is beyond all vyavahara. This is the first thing to know. तो व्यवहारातीत ब्रह्म को जानने के लिए एक ही हमारा रास्ता है। रास्ता व्हाट इज दैट? इफ यू एक्सेप्ट विद्यमानानाम, all these appearances which are seen, objects, entities, bhavanam, if they have satta, existence as their essence, and because of that existence they are existing, then we can find out, the Brahman can be recognized. If you say that all these entities have non-existence, have come from non-existence, their nature is asat and not existent, then this Brahma which is vyavaharatita can never ever be realized. ऐसा क्यों? अब धीरे धीरे जाते हैं। एक्चुअली व्हेन वी ब्रह्म साक्षात्कार क्या करेंगे? ब्रह्म साक्षात्कार विल पुट एन एंड टू अवर अविद्या। बट टू नो ब्रह्मन इज डिफिकल्ट, बिकॉज हमको अभी इस वक्त माने अभी अविद्या इज अपरोक्षानुभूति फॉर अस, not Brahma. Avidya is aparokshanubhuti. Now that Brahma has to be known, is vyavaharatita. But if you accept this bhavanam, vidyamananam, all those appearances which are seen to us, which are seen by us, appearing to us, if you don't say that there is existence, everything exists, rooted in existence, satta hai, and otherwise if you say that it is all non-existent, not satta is not there, it's all non-existent, then niradhisthano brahma kvachit na ikshate. That principle has to be brought, because brahma adhisthana rahita cannot be, the sushti cannot be there. So then what happens? It becomes very difficult to comprehend, and cannot be even इसका अस्तित्व भी, ऐसा एक ब्रह्मन करके एक ऐसा चीज है, उसको भी हम पता नहीं कर सकते। देयर विल बी प्रॉब्लम। स्लोली वी विल सी। सो क्या होगा अभी? फर्स्ट वी विल सी दिस थॉट, देन आई विल गिव यू। Idea is, the thought will take us to that no Brahma or illusion is possible without a substratum. That means all this Jagat which is seen by us, if you attribute it as no existence of every object, asti, asti, asti. If you say no, it is non-existence alone, asadeva, all these things, then the question is, can there be an illusion without a substratum? If you say there is, yes, there is illusion without substratum, which is actually not truth, and you don't accept it, so because everything is asatyeva, if you accept everything is non-existent, तब क्या होगा? अरे पहला इसका अस्तित्व ही दो हमको दिखता है भावानाम, एंटिटी विच आर सीन, ऑब्जेक्ट्स विच आर सीन, if you don't accept them that they exist, and definitely you will not accept the substratum of it also. अभी उसका जानना मुश्किल हो जाएगा. अभी क्या है? Because when there is an illusion cannot exist without being supported by a substratum. Therefore, behind all these appearances, that because they exist, it exists. Jagat ek asti, meaning that astitva, existence is seen. Asti, asti, asti eva. So existence, everything is existing. That means satta is there. So that existence itself, if it is there, that means it is actually mutual superimpose. So many things are the Vedanta में, वो सब जाना नहीं अभी इस वक्त. If suppose any object is existing, from where did it get that existence aspect of it? Nama Rupa, it's all Brahma. But अस्तित्व कहाँ से आया? ब्रह्म से ही प्राप्त कर लेती है. So, I accept that this Jagat is Asti, number one, meaning it has existence. Asti means not real, but it has a Bhava, Satam, Vidyamananam, all these appearances of that existence only. So, every object that exists as existence, as its essence. If I accept that, then the question is, that means all these things are having existence in them. That existence is substratum, and on that existence the Jagat is appearance. So therefore, Adhisthana is the Brahma. On that this illusion is created by my ignorance. If we don't accept this, that Brahma, which is already Vyavaharatita, Avyavahararasya Brahma, which is empirical, beyond empirical relationships, at least now this Jagat which is seen and we say it exists, इसका मतलब क्या है? There is some kind of a substratum must be there, तो उसके द्वारा हम ढूंढते वहां तक पहुंचने का संभावना है. Now we say that this world which is seen are all born of non-existence only. It has not got its own existence. That means you are denying the substratum also. पहले ही ब्रह्म व्यवहार में नहीं ला सकते हैं, अभी ऊपर भी परोक्ष रूपेण also to learn to understand the existence of Brahman also is ruled out. When you say that it is all asat. देखिए कितना गड़बड़ हो गया. This is what Acharya says. No, yadi he asatameva janmasyat. Now, if he says non-existence itself is its own birth and non-existence is born, and everything that is born as non-existence. Non-existence cannot be born. If he says non-existence is born, tab kya hoga? Asatameva janmasyat brahmanaha avyavahararyasya grahana dvara abhavat asatva prasangaha. Tabe asatva prasang, meaning the existence of Brahman itself becomes questioned and it remains always an unknown entity. Even you cannot even think that there is something called Brahma. Ab dekhiye. So now slowly, now with this thought, let us build up this. Now, हमारा स्थिति क्या है? We are now, from where we start, हमारा अनुभव क्या है अभी? Because avidya is there behind. Avidya only is creating all these appearances. पहले ही बता दिया, माया स्वरूपेण सर्वभावानां विश्व तेजस प्राज्ञ भेदानां प्रभवः उत्तम स्वेन अविद्याकृत नाम रूप. So, for us now presently, Avidya is our aparokshanubhuti. Aparokshanubhuti means what? That experience about which we don't have any doubt. You take that way first way, in that way. जिसका अनुभव के बारे में हमको कोई डाउट या शक नहीं होता है, हम बिल्कुल एकदम मान के चलते हैं, वही अपरोक्षानुभूति हो गया। अनुभव से हमारा अनुभव से ही हम अपने आप को और कुछ मान के बैठते हैं, बैठते नहीं, बैठा है अनुभव। अरे हमारा अनुभव का विश्लेषण हुआ क्या, वो नहीं करते हैं। मेरा अनुभव में जो है उसी अनुभव को, मुझे जो अनुभव मिला वो अनुभव को ही हम स्वीकार करते हैं, उसी को हम मानते हैं, उसके आधार पर हम जीवन चलाते हैं और उसी को मान के हम बैठते हैं कि हम यही है। सो अविद्या हमारे लिए अभी अपरोक्षानुभूति बन गया। इसका मतलब क्या है? अब इसका मतलब नतीजा क्या है? दैट आई एम डेल्यूडेड, ये तो अपरोक्षानुभूति है। और आई एम जीव, आई एम ए परिच्छिन्न, आई एम लिमिटेड, आई एम एन एंटिटी, जीव। All these things are direct experience for us. We don't doubt. हाँ, तो अभी क्या है? दिस लिमिटेडनेस, परिच्छिन्नता और ignorance, avidya, etc., they are actually not real. Because if the ignorance is real, it can never be relieved from. We cannot relieve ourselves from ignorance. If avidya is real, if the bondage is absolutely real, then we will be in absolutely, always, eternally, we will be in bondage. So, avidya is Brahma, Bhranti it is called. Because of the Bhranti, that I am a Jiva is a Bhranti, I am Parichinna is a Bhranti, I am ignorant is a Bhranti. And all this Bhranti which we have created and which we have accepted this Bhranti as ours and true, this delusion is accepted as real and true for us, this has become the cause of our sorrow. सारे दुख के पीछे यही हम मानते हैं। हम मैं शरीर हूं ये मान के बैठे तो शरीर का रोग, शरीर का जो भी है लिमिटेशंस पूरा अपने ऊपर आरोपित करके हम रो बैठते हैं। परिच्छिन्नता, जो मन में परिच्छिन्नता है, उसको हम अपने ऊपर डाल के फिर सुखी दुखी बनते रहते हैं। तो इस दुनिया से, इस सृष्टि से, इस जगत से जो हमको दिखावटी है, जो दिख रही है सामने, भ्रा प्रतीत हो रहा है, सारे से सारे सृष्टि से हम एकदम अलग होकर होलसेल सबको इकट्ठा करके, अलग करके हम इसका साक्षी बन के हम जब देखते हैं, then you will find that none of these sorrows can ever touch me. अंतःकरण में दुख का बात ही नहीं उठता। The laws at the physical body level which are there, they may act upon the body. भूख, प्यास, रोग, the karma, but the real spirit inside is never affected and always cheerful. That is real me. और किसी ने कहा कि प्रभु आप तो महात्मा बन गए, फिर भी आपको क्यों रोग है? बोले बेवकूफ, ये पहले ही जब मैं सृष्टि ही, ये सारे सृष्टि जब मेरा नहीं करके मान के बैठा हूं, तो शरीर मेरे कहाँ हूं अभी? तो सारे सृष्टि में सृष्टि को त्याग दिया, उसमें मेरा शरीर को भी त्याग दिया, मन को भी त्याग दिया। So why should I put विशेष प्रयत्न to protect this body which is not me? Therefore, अब देखिए अभी क्या कर रहे हैं, दैट परिच्छिन्नता is a cause of our sorrow और भ्रांति ऑफ परिच्छिन्नता is a cause of our sorrow। यदि पूछा जाए तो भ्रांति ऑफ परिच्छिन्नता, परिच्छिन्नता का भ्रांति, that delusion that I am limited, that delusion is the cause of our sorrow, not limitedness। लिमिटेडनेस है ही नहीं है, परिच्छिन्नता है ही नहीं, तो कहां है परिच्छिन्नता? कहां है? ब्रह्म में है। तो इसका दुख का कारण क्या बन गया? अभी परिच्छिन्नता बन गई है, या नहीं तो भ्रांति, भ्रांति बन गई दुख का कारण। कुछ देर पहले हम सोचने लगे कि मैं परिच्छिन्न हूं, मैं परिच्छिन्न हूं इसीलिए मुझे दुख हो रहा है। बढ़िया है। थोड़ा कुछ दूर जाने के बाद ना 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 ना, मैं परिच्छिन्न है ही नहीं हूं, परिच्छिन्नता है ही नहीं कहीं पे। तो फिर कहां है? परिच्छिन्नता का भ्रांति ही मेरा दुख का कारण है। देखिए कहां पर। Therefore, Abhi to realize that avyavahara Brahma, Brahman which is beyond all the empirical relationships, that avyavahara Brahma को जानने के लिए एक ही रास्ता है। What is रास्ता? एक कल्पित वृत्ति जरूरी है, एक वृत्ति कल्पना करनी पड़ेगी, क्योंकि ये भ्रांति कहां है? वृत्ति में है। उस भ्रांति वृत्ति को हटाने के लिए हम दूसरी और एक कल्पित वृत्ति हम कल्पित करके बैठते हैं। दैट आल्सो कल्पित वृत्ति ओनली, वो कल्पना करना पड़ता है। माने क्रिएटेड थॉट, ए थॉट विच इज क्रिएटेड, बिकॉज थॉट इज नॉट ब्रह्मन एंड थॉट इज एक्चुअली नॉट नेसेसरी, बिकॉज परिच्छिन्नता इज ओनली ब्रह्मा। देखिए, ए मैन और वुमेन, इफ दे नो, द पर्सन नोस दैट आई एम वुमेन और आई एम मैन, और बार बार दोहराने की क्या जरूरत है? भी अपरोक्ष अनुभूति बन गए। मैं पुरुष हूं, मैं पुरुष हूं, मैं पुरुष हूं। आई एम दैट पुरुष, आई एम पुरुषा, आई एम पुरुषा, आई एम पुरुष। What is the use of telling this? हाँ, अभी कोई कारण से हम अपने आप को भूल गए, कोई कारण से हम अपने आप को ये भूल गए कि मैं यदि स्त्री हूं या पुरुष हूं या नपुंसक हूं, सब भूल गए। तो बार बार मैं भूल जाता हूं कि मैं पुरुष हूं या स्त्री हूं, सपोज कोई कारण से। उस भ्रांति, अब मैं तो एक्चुअली पुरुष हूं बट मैं स्त्री मान के बैठा हूं, तो ये स्त्री मानना ये भ्रांति वृत्ति हो गई, वो थॉट में ही है। उस थॉट को हटाने के लिए आई एम पुरुष हूं, आई एम पुरुषा, आई एम पुरुषा, और एक वृत्ति करना पड़ता है। नहीं तो वृत्ति की क्या जरूरत है? सो अहम ब्रह्मास्मि इज ऑल्सो आई एम ब्रह्मन इज ए कल्पित वृत्ति आवश्यकता है यहां पे। बिकॉज देयर इज अ भ्रांति वृत्ति इज देयर. सो भ्रांति वृत्ति को मिटाने के लिए एक कल्पित वृत्ति हम स्वीकार करना पड़ता है. दैट्स व्हाई दिस अहम ब्रह्मास्मि वृत्ति ऑल्सो इट रिमेन्स फॉर, उसका जब उसका प्रयोग सिद्ध हो गया, जब उसका वृत्ति का कोई फिर इसके बाद में वृत्ति का उपयोग नहीं रहता है, जब वृत्ति इटसेल्फ गेट्स बर्न्ड. यही हमारे शास्त्रों में बड़ी विस्तार से दिया गया असली वेदांत में. असली वेदांत माने और डीप गहरे 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 सिद्धांत शास्त्रों में. सो दिस अव्यवहार ब्रह्म को जानने के लिए एक ही रास्ता है. रास्ता क्या है? कल्पित वृत्ति. वाई? जैसे भ्रांत वृत्ति. सो एक वृत्ति को मिटाने के लिए दूसरा वृत्ति चाहिए. अच्छा, सो आई एम ए जीवा इज ए कल्पना ओनली. If I am a jiva is sachai, then I am Brahman thought will never take you and make you realize that you are Brahman. If a jivatva is a reality, then I am Brahman can never be a reality or experience. But the I am jiva also is a kalpitam. It's an imagined vritti. Therefore, I am Brahman vritti is required. Because I am jiva, we have accepted ourselves without thinking, without any vichar. अब ये सारे का सारे बात when we start practicing it and when we slowly develop vairagya and then slowly trying to discover our own essential nature, कभी एक दिन ऐसा अनुभव होगा कि सारा ये instantly we realize that all this was actually nothing but great illusion I was in. It was a great delusion. एकदम once फट चला जाता पूरा. हाँ, this is me. But those patients who loss of memory or some पागल लोग हैं, और यू समझो कि ए पेशेंट हु इज ट्राइंग टू रिकलेक्ट इज नॉट ए मैड मैन, बट ही फॉरगॉट एवरीथिंग. He is unable to recollect and associate the objects with the memory, the experiences with the memory, people with the past memory. बट येट ये कुछ जानता है कि मैं ये तो नहीं हूं, मैं और कोई कुछ हूं, फिर भी मुझे याद नहीं आ रहा है मैं कौन हूं. दैट स्टेट इज देयर. एक बीमारी है. I don't know, I know what I am, that I am not today. What I am, actually I am not that. Yet I am something other than what I am now, but I am not recollecting who I am. So, to remove this kalpita vritti, the illusion, we need another kalpita vritti that I am Brahman. Now this is required. So यहाँ पे what is kalpitam? Vritti is kalpitam, not Brahma. Brahma is not सच्चाई. I am Brahman thought is imagination, because you need not imagine that about which what you are already. So vritti is imagination here, not Brahma vastu. Brahma is siddha vastu. एंड अभी हमारा रास्ता कहाँ है? इफ यू डोंट रियलाइज दिस ब्रह्मा विद द हेल्प ऑफ दिस वृत्ति, अखंड ब्रह्माकार वृत्ति इट इज कॉल्ड अहम ब्रह्मास्मि वृत्ति, देन देयर इज रिमेन्स नो अदर मीन्स टू रियलाइज ब्रह्मन. बिकॉज अव्यवहार ब्रह्म, उस अव्यवहार ब्रह्म को जानने के लिए एक ही रास्ता है और कोई रास्ता ही नहीं. beyond empirical relationships. So, aparoksha anubhuti alone through that aham brahmasmi vritti, that vritti kalpitam vritti, imagined vritti alone is the means to realize situation. So, if there is no vritti, kalpita vritti, suppose I am aham brahmasmurti is not imagined, then we cannot even know that there is something called Brahman which is homogeneous, akhanda, sarvavyapi, ananta, chaitanyam, asti. ऐसा कुछ एक है, उसका जानने के ही उसका अस्तित्व के बारे में भी हम पता नहीं कर सकते. Only because of that. So therefore, if the birth of non-existence, asatameva janma syat, if the birth asat ka janma, that is birth of non-existence, it becomes a possibility. If it becomes a possibility, then what is the problem? We cannot realize Brahman because there is no connection between this non-existence. If you say it is possibility, then what is happening? Then we have to say that there is no Brahman at all, because non-entities cannot exist at all. So, if this is non-entity, then supported by there is nothing, asati, nothing is born. Therefore, there is adhisthana also cannot be inferred and it cannot be known. Therefore, that if this karya, the entire effect, this srushti, if it is real, in the sense it is Kārikā and Sambandha. If it is the karya is there, real, effect is real, then alone the cause can be realized. If the effect itself is non-entity, non-existent, and what is the cause of that non-existent effect? Non-existent effect cause will be only non-existence, meaning the Brahma can never be realized. Now you read this. So therefore, yadi hi asatameva janma syat brahmanaha avyavahararyasya grahanadvara bhavat asatva prasangaha drustam cha rajju sarpadinam avidyakrutamaya bijotpannanam rajvajjatmana sattvam. Now, drustam cha, meaning it is seen. Drustam, seen. What is that? Rajju, sarpadinam, rajju, rope, etc. In the rope, or you take desert, or you take shuttika and rajata and shuttika. Shuttika means shell in the water. उसमें आप सिल्वर चांदी दिखती हैं, चमक चमक. So, in all these things, rajju sarpadinam, in the rope and snake, etc., such examples. Rope and snake, desert and mirage water, shell and silver, in all those things. उसमें क्या है? एक तो अस्तित्व अधिष्ठान इज रियल, एंड उसके ऊपर जो सुपर इम्पोज्ड है दैट इज अनरियल. इट इज नॉट लाइक आकाश पुष्प और वंध्या पुत्र. आकाश पुष्प का है ही नहीं, अस्तित्व ही नहीं है. इट इज एब्सोल्यूट नॉन एग्जिस्टेंस. The sky flower doesn't exist, that's it. You cannot ask that which doesn't exist, what is substratum of that non-existence? Therefore, this entire kind of delusion, so every delusion demands a substratum. वहाँ पे, suppose rope is not there, how can you see snake on it? And how can you see snake without a rope? Where there is no rope, you cannot see snake. Not every snake is a rope. Don't catch it. So there is snake superimposed. So when superimposed snake is there, how can that superimposed snake appear without its substratum called rope? How can mirage water appear without a desert? How can silver appear without a shell? How can Jagat appear without Brahman? Think. Therefore here, snake etc. is created. Sarpadinam avidya created by ignorance. Maya bija utpannanam, and sprouting from the Maya bija, seed of Maya. Avidya krita, created by ignorance, sprouting from the Maya bija utpannanam. Rajvadi atmana satyam, and the snake etc. as its own existence in rope. सर्प का सत्ता कहां पर है, किसमें है? रज्जु में. Where is the existence aspect? See in Panchadashi and other granthas also exists, how the super existence aspect is taken away, taken by, for example, how the mutual illusion appears. There is rope and snake. The existence aspect in the snake is drawn from the rope. And the properties and gunas of non-existing snake are superimposed on rope. So, they have avidyakrita maya bij utpannanam rajvadi atmana sattvam. So there is their own satta, existence only in rope. Nahi niraspada rajju sarpa mrugatošnakadayah kvachit upalabhyante kenachit. No one sees anywhere that rajju sarpa, that is, rajju sarpa means snake supported by rope, whose substratum is not sarpa only, because every sarpa cannot have any rope behind it. So it's called Rajju Sarpa. There is a rope, that is called snake rope. Rope snake. Rope snake means jiske piche rope hai. And Gurudev also used to joke. You see a snake and think it is a rope. And you try to catch and snake moves. And you complain. आजकल ये ब्रह्म भी अलग होते जा रहा है, दूर दूर जा रहा है. Swami ji, Gurudev used to joke on Swami ji. Not only there is a superimposition of snake on the rope, but rope also is moving and carrying the snake along with it. If it is moving, then on its own, without hava giva and all that, understand that it is a real snake. That's why Rajju Sarpa is given, not simple Sarpa. वहाँ पे भाष्य में, इसलिए आचार्य भाष्य में not a single letter we can add, not a single letter we can take out. This is what has been the बड़े बड़े महात्मा लोग का ये निर्णय है, पहुंच चुका है निर्णय पर. One letter you cannot pull out of भाष्य, one letter you cannot add to Shankara भाष्य. That much is perfect. जब यहाँ पे में नॉट हियर, जहाँ शंकर भाष्य के ऊपर गोष्ठी यानी तो सत्संग यानी तो वो दैट कॉन्फ्रेंसेस टेक प्लेस, संस्कृत में बात करते रहते हैं, संस्कृत में व्यवहार सब चलाते रहते हैं वहाँ पे. खास करके समशृंगेरी मठ में एवरी ईयर दैट सम्मेलन टेक्स प्लेस, विद्वान पीपल कम, महापंडितास कम and they charcha, and then even if you add one letter extra, that there or Pithadipati asks, has he said like this there? Because they have by-hearted, they know every letter of Bhāṣya, of Upanishads and Gita and also Brahma Sutras. Iti also you cannot add. Evam also you cannot add. So immediately they were questioned. The person is questioned. No, Acharya Bhāṣya doesn't say. Then you are adding. You are so great that you are adding to Acharya's commentary. That's how the dialogues take place. So Rajju Sarpa, here that whatever the snake, rope snake is there, or a mirage, if there is no, Niraspada means there is no substratum, no support. Without substratum, how can there be an illusion? Therefore, without Brahma, how can there be a Jagat superimposed on it? So what is Jagata? Existence, Jagataha Satta, that existence of Jagat is drawn from Brahman only. Brahmaivahamidam jagatcha sakalam chinmatra vistaritam. This is all Brahma eva idam sarvam. So therefore, no one sees anywhere rope snake or a mirage if there is no. So yatha rajvam प्राक् सर्पोत्पत्तेः रज्ज्वात्मनः सर्पस्सन्नेवासीत् एवं सर्वभावानाम् उत्पत्तेः प्राक् प्राणबीजात्मना एव सत्वम् इति अतः श्रुतिः अपि वक्ति ब्रह्म एव इदम् आत्मा एव इदम् अग्र आसीत् इत्यादि. This thought again we will take up tomorrow. So therefore, without substratum there cannot. So Nirvayahara Brahma, if you say everything is born out of non-existence itself is born. The birth of non-existence is a possibility. If you say that non-existence can be born, then that Nirvyavahara Brahma is there. He can never be known. Asatva prasangaha. Then you have to deny the very existence of the Brahman, or you will not know him. The ultimate, the substratum can never be inferred also. Yes, a problem aa jayega. Therefore, this non-existence has not taken any birth, but every vidyamananam, all those things which are appearing have existence as their own essence, and everything has existence. So everything exists. So just as snake appearing on rope, mirage waters appearing on desert, silver appearing on the shell, similarly Jagat is existing on Brahman, meaning Brahma eva appearing as Jagat, rope alone appearing as snake, mirage waters is appearing, desert alone is appearing as mirage waters, shell alone is appearing as silver. But why this appearance? Because of our avidya. So therefore, Gurudev is so beautiful. Non-apprehension of the truth leads to misapprehension of this OET. That's it. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnata Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Sri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om Sadgurunath Maharaj Ki Jai.